took my troubles down to Madame Rue. You know that gypsy was...
main cistern where the heating oil and fuel oil used to be. It's still. Before the contract, all these decks, there's about 4 or 5 levels of decks.
Yeah.
They were all hardwood floors.
Is that right?
Yeah. They replaced them with this stuff here. I guess you could call it modern. It's certainly no maintenance. The decking was starting to rot, so it was becoming a hazard to somebody falling through.
So
and
this
stuff here won't ever rot, and it also allows ventilation up to the tower, which is hardwood floors where people were different rooms, everybody's living up here, you know?
Yeah, and
so
they did.
It's all known.
Wow.
So. this, we regularly camp out here for 3 or 4 days.
Yeah.
In these conditions, which are a whole lot better now than they were while he was working.
So
out here.
each level, then, I would assume now, I'm assuming that each level that's here,
Is a replacement for someone's room at one time.
Wow.
It used to be hardwood, you know,
okay.
nice hardwood decks.
Just make it a neat house a little bit.
You know, I can't believe, you know, this is a thrill. You guys may think it's every day, but this is a real thrill.
Just the brickwork alone, it's the original
God.
brickwork, you know.
Was any of the brickwork, replaced?
Basically on top.
Uh-huh.
Up to this level is original, other than being water pressure blasted. The brickwork was all painted, you know, because keepers have a tendency to paint this stuff.
Yeah.
And the problem with painting it was once you paint it, you always got to paint it because it keeps peeling. So from our maintenance standpoint now, we let it all go back to basics.
Sure.
All go back to the brickwork.
The original,
The
so that you
original
can get
stuff.
all the salt, whatever else has got to come in
This has
here.
been water blasted, it'll breathe better, it'll, basically it's embedded as part of the ledge, so that,
You get the doors and the window.
so that as the waves hit it, it's all, what is it, more, not tongue and groove, but down
Mortise.
mortise or whatever it is, so they jam together as part of the ledge.
Yeah.
When, that's because the last keepers there, I'm sure, as you know, didn't fare so well. This equipment here that was in here, though, I can state for a fact, we were maintaining it in,
What are these here now?
3 years ago. Those are Wisco Willard 1.5 volt each batteries, which are guaranteed or supposed to last us 15 or 16 years.
Wow.
They're rigged out through the window to a solar panel,
Mm-hmm.
which faces south, and we're collecting,
I see.
constantly recharging it. In here, there's a radio link which communicates to Coast Guard Station Situate, and they have the capability right now from there, if they flip a toggle switch on their board, on their console, there to turn on the foghorn or off.
Or a cellular phone?
No, radio link.
Radio
It's
link.
a radio link. The radio transmits on that end, receives here, goes through this box, and either turns it on or off. So all we have is this all we'll do out here on Sunday is hook these 3 switches. The daylight control and the light will take care of that. The sound will be controlled by Coast Guard Station Situate, and that's the master, and that's all there is to it. As I said, the old pedestal sat on this and went up in there. And this equipment is the exact same stuff that we took off here 3 years ago, as I was going to say. Those batteries, this, and the lantern up there are what we took off here 3 years ago before this contract started.
Okay, Chief, what's new from the standpoint of stone?
From the
This
stonework,
facility.
from this level on up, it's all been replaced. The brickwork's been replaced. All of these granite blocks were remanufactured. I believe they were manufactured in Vermont, and they were all carried out here by Hilo. This, as I say, from this level on up is all new. All the bronze steel was removed and refitted. It's either been replaced, all the roofing had to be replaced because they couldn't get it off without tearing it. So
Wow.
that's all been replaced. A lot of this stuff has just been remanufactured because they had one heck of a time trying to put it back together after naturally things come apart like this a lot easier than they go back together, especially with new granite work like this.
How long did it take them to finish the granite work?
Well, they've had the contracts since about
3 years ago.
86. It has to be in 86 when they got the contract to do this. And they've been working off and on ever since. They can't work in the winter because of the landing conditions.
Right.
So they've been working kind of off and on.
Great.
I mean, that door has a curvature to it.
Go ahead and
even
close
though, even though it's been out here for so many
Actually,
years.
the main
This ladder is secured on some.
more for online slab.
what's, yeah.
This is a 300 millimeter Thailand lens with a type L daylight control, long lead daylight control. It's got 305 amp lamps, and it's, what else can I say? The lamp size is relatively strong, but it's only a 12 volt light system. A couple months ago now, that's the same thing that was here. It was on a different pedestal. This is a jury room because before the contract started, the original light assembly came up to here. And this is all improvised from here, from here up. But it's the same light.
Using the old style technique, soldering iron that you heat up with a torch and then you hold it up against here. I would guess about 6 months and this entire area will be too thick with bird guano to stand on, in spite of anything we do.
So these solar panels here charge up those batteries that are downstairs. And that's
correct.
what kicks in the light,
That's it.
which is 12 volts.
They charge all day long, and there's enough there for them to go all night as necessary. They're intentional about the way it is.
Give us a wave, guys! The radio antenna that picks up the comm link from Situate.
Right, from Situate Coast Guard Station.
Yeah.
Basically, from their comm center, what their standing orders are is if they can't see Minot's light, then they turn on the fog signal.
Yeah.
Which I'm not sure if that's a mile and a half, 2 miles.
Shame the sun isn't out today.
Or class 3, in that it's what they call mariner monitored, unless, in other words, unless the mariner notifies us that it's out, we won't fix it.
I see.
Whereas like a class 1 light or something, they all have monitors back at Coast Guard stations.
Sure.
So that we know when they go out.
No, that's fine. Beautiful. So it goes, the signal goes from here, it gets powered to there, it comes around through the box, up, and then into,
And the only thing Situate has is a little toggle.
all right, Chief, what's this?
This is the FA-232 half-mile fog signal.
So that's the foghorn,
Right.
okay, that the lobstermen and everybody else are going to hear. Is there a certain reason that it's on this side and not on the inside of the harbor? Or why is there not one on the other side of this circular platform?
I don't think I can answer that one.
Okay. Yeah, come on in. Shut the door behind you.
Okay.
Go to town.